whole lot of good stuff around here. I am beside myself. And I want to try to, because y'all know I went 9 minutes yesterday. Now, I have anybody here ever heard Vernon John speak, right? Well, he would go 2 hours. And about 2 hours, he started saying, well, I better stop now. And about 20 minutes later, he said, I'm going to stop soon. I had a dear friend who was a great preacher, went to heaven a couple of years ago. He was only in his, maybe 59. And he could preach 7 minutes. And you'd think Pentecost had come. I said, Tony, how you do that? I ain't gonna tell y'all what he told me. I'm gonna tell you what he told me. But y'all have all heard that the way you do it is to start low, go slow, rise high, strike fire, sit down. I've been practicing how to sit down when the Holy Spirit is finished with me. You know, young preachers, I was guilty. You know, young preachers figure every Sunday you're supposed to preach the whole Bible. And the old folks help you out on that one now. But anyway, I don't want to go there because I'm about to start reminiscing and I'm messing myself up here. I want to say this to you. I had the pleasure of working with Dr. King for 10 years. I was the guy who kept bugging him about the economic issue. We never really got to the economic issue. He was preparing for it, as you know, when he was taken from us. It was the Poor People's Campaign. And I had also at the same time been working with Leon Sullivan out of Philadelphia. Dr. Leon Sullivan is OIC movement. If you don't know Leon Sullivan and his work, go home and get on the Google and start updating yourself. He was the man responsible for Nelson Mandela really getting out of jail. He created OIC manpower training centers all over America in 140 cities. I fear that the great work that my 3 mentors are Sam Proctor, Martin Luther King's daddy too, and Leon Sullivan. And we had a chance to share some things yesterday. But I want to tell you, I've been looking forward with delight now for about 10 years. I used to sit at Dr. William R. Jones's for people. He was brilliant on some things. And I asked him, we were at a conference at Virginia Union about 10 years maybe, or less ago. And I said, Dr. Jones, is there any scholar in America who really is immersed in your work? And he told me about Dr. Davis. And we talked on the phone some years ago, and then the article appeared that you all had set the stage for saving the soul of America.
Yes, sir.
That when the bell rang out the other day, you know the story of the bell at Philadelphia?
Yes.
Got a crack in it.
Yeah.
All right. What good is a bell if you can't ring it? What good is a story if you don't tell it? What good is a song if you don't sing it? There's something special going on in this church. With this people, this pastor, his associate.
Yes.
You. Martin Luther King had 1,200 urban pastors. in Miami, February the 19th, 1968, just weeks before his death. 1,200 urban pastors, all kinds of experts in economics and other things. Somehow I had been given, I was a rookie. I once was young, you know. But somehow they had given me Thursday night for the address. And I was too young for that. But except I was a farm boy who knew that if you don't grow nothing, you might not eat nothing. And I also had been Leon Sullivan's first Southern Regional Director. I planted 13 OICs in 8 Southern states while I was working with Martin. So that Thursday night, February the 19th, 1968, I argued that we should not go to Washington and beg.
All right. Tell it.
We should not go to Washington and ask for food stamps.
All right.
We should go to Wall Street and shut it down. My subject was the homegrown revolution.
Yes, sir.
The homegrown revolution. The homegrown revolution.
Tell it.
My scripture background was Jesus cleansing the temple.
Yes, sir.
I said that was Jesus going to Wall Street.
Yes, sir.
You know, if we'd gone to Wall Street, we would have worked that thing out in 2 days. We went to Washington in something called Resurrection City and sat in the mud for months and left in disgrace after Martin had gone. In 2 years, Martin would have been gone 50 years. And sometimes I have to ask myself the question, did he die in vain? We're some of the sorriest folks I've seen. Those folks came out of slavery with nothing but the rags on their backs. And whatever was in their soul, their hearts and their minds. And in less than 50 years, had created the infrastructure, the institution by which we have survived.
Yes, sir.
The first 50 years out of slavery.
Yes, sir. Tell it. Go ahead.
Over 100 black colleges and universities. Churches, families, banks, newspapers.
Lord, help us, Lord.
We ain't supposed to be here, y'all. Because we have ignored the lessons that we should have learned from them.
Yes, sir.
I want to read you something that Martin wrote me in '63. His own handwriting and his own signature. Now, here's what he wrote. I'm delighted to have been born at a time when my years could be contemporaneous with his. There are few of us left who walked and worked closely with him.
Yes, sir.
Most who are still here, many, if not most, are non-functional. I don't know why God has allowed me these years. It may be because I was a slow learner. I'm not sure. I've operated under the radar. Farm boy, country boy. But here's what Martin wrote. Martin told me I was his biggest fundraiser. My work was in Boston at the time, in the slums of Boston. I raised him more money than anywhere else in the country. He said that. That's what he said. I want to read you what he said to my friend and co-worker, Virgil Wood. An appreciation for your significant ministry and your unswerving devotion to the ideals of freedom and justice. Martin. Now I have a certificate, a beautiful certificate with gold around the edges. It's over there in the hotel where I reformed this because I know that if Martin Luther King had known Reginald F. Davis, here's what he would have written. To my friend and co-worker, Reginald F. Davis.
Read it.
In appreciation for your significant ministry and your unswerving devotion to the ideals of freedom and justice, Martin. I will give that to him tonight. I want to say it now. Now, Pastor told me something that's kind of dangerous to tell a preacher what he told me. I said, Doc, how long should I preach? He said, let the Holy Spirit lead you. That's a dangerous thing to tell a preacher. One guy was up there going, he got up there so far, the Holy Spirit said, I ain't in that. I have my timer here. I'm going to keep faith with y'all. Because I had the privilege yesterday of saying an awful lot that I needed to say here. But I put my timer on 25 minutes. And when it gets to 25 minutes, I'm going to sit down. Amen. Or I might go on a minute. That's when the Holy Spirit come in there. So that at least if I get to 25 and I have to pray, I say, Holy Ghost, can I just have one more? All right. Here's what I want to do. First Baptist, Williamsburg. Color. That's what they used to call you. Right? I just don't want everybody to be confused of which First Baptist I'm talking about. Y'all, see, here's what excites me about y'all. You have, when you got that bell going again, you committed yourself to lead this nation in the redemption of its soul.
Yes, sir.
It's already underway. Amen. Amen? Can I get an amen from everybody? Everybody, I want you to say, when you understand why God has put his hand on your church, I'm going to tell you what I see. Say what I see.
Yes, sir.
I started preaching when I was 17. I'll tell you what I see. God has needed a church ever since Dexter. You may be the next Dexter. I hope you are the next Dexter.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't become the next Dexter, I will talk about y'all. I'm going to tell my friends all over the country that you are in a historic moment as a church to become the next Dexter. And that's up to y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's up to y'all. Here's what I want to preach this morning. Here's my subject this morning. You know, here's the problem with Christianity.
Go ahead.
Christianity ain't about Jesus. It should be.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Everybody talking about heaven ain't going there. Just because you can give a speech about Jesus don't mean that you follow Jesus. One of the great saints said, preach Jesus, but only use words if necessary.
Yes, sir.
I would rather see a sermon in a day than to hear one. A whole lot of folks are in the church right now. This ain't no excuse, but a whole lot of folk are in the church right now because they look at us.
Yes, sir. Make it plain. Make it plain.
And our deeds don't match our creed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here's what I want to do. Here's your first assignment. Here's your first assignment. First, here's the first assignment. Why do churches get to Easter and shout when on the first Easter Sunday, all the disciples were in hiding?
Yes, sir.
And only the women were at the tomb.
Make it plain.
Let's get real in here this morning.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Did I say this? Let me show now. Oh, teacher. Oh, yeah, I said it. I've been going 4 minutes already. Watch this. On Easter Sunday,
Tell it.
Jesus was raised up. And the disciples were in hiding.
Yes, sir.
And it would take 50 more days.
Yes, sir.
Before they got to Pentecost. And at Pentecost, the scripture said, and Peter stood up.
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
Boldly.
Yes, sir.
On Pentecost. I don't know why our churches don't do Pentecost. You know, God has been so good to black folks.
Amen.
I don't know why we don't get more serious about following Jesus.
Yes, sir.
It may be that we are afflicted with shouting too soon.
Tell it.
Martin gave his life.
Yes, sir. Tell it.
Stop just doing old jive stuff in his name. Every place in America that got his name on it is some rundown something. An embarrassment. Either do what's right.
Yes, sir.
And don't tell anybody you're a Christian.
That's right.
Don't tell anybody you're a Christian.
Go ahead. Tell it.
If they can't see it,
Yes.
don't you say it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, son. Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm trying to work with this morning. Here's what I'm trying to work with this morning.
Yes, sir.
Sister Walker got me going this morning. That's North Carolina, sister. When the brother told me that some of the deacons were in the choir, you know what I asked? I said, can they sing? I didn't know whether they were just in there being pretty or something. Oh yes, they can sing. That's wonderful. Here's the story, church. The black church got to get this right first.
Yes,
Because you see, for 400 years, it's almost 400 years since
Yes, sir.
Jamestown. Y'all ain't supposed to be happy and smiling, loving the Lord. All the stuff that's been thrown at us, and it's still messing up our young people.
Yes.
If we don't do what Jesus did, take the name off of the church. Don't call it. Just take the name off. You know, Brennan John said up at Virginia Union, I'm a student there, he was talking about, he was talking to the preacher. He said, you know, say, I don't want you to be guilty of just hollering at them and collecting from them. That's hard, that's true. He also said, I want you to feed the sheep, don't eat the sheep.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for some good shepherds.
Yes, sir.
Good shepherds. Because you see what happens is that when green pastures turn brown,
Yes, sir.
good shepherds know what to do.
Yes, sir.
And good shepherds ain't just Christian.
Yes, sir.
Get that straight. Ain't just black either.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we think we got more religion than white folk. We ain't.
Go ahead. Tell
We
it.
got no more religion than the white folk. We just mad about what happened to us. But you know, but when we fix that thing,
Yes, sir.
when we fix that thing, America's going to shout. America's going to shout.
Yes, sir.
When we save everybody, I'm on a mission to save every child on the planet.
Yes, sir.
Black, white, rich, poor, whatever.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm looking for
Yes,
some
sir.
good shepherds.
Yeah.
I want black shepherds, white shepherds. I want rabbis, I want imams, I want some Buddhists, I want everybody. I want to help them to understand what Jesus is all about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody got nothing against Jesus. They just got an issue with the child.
Yes, sir.
Everybody loves Jesus.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Preach it, preach it, preach it.
You know, sometimes in our families, we're the big dog. Daddy big dog. Big at the church, big at home. And as far as the children are concerned, I'm going to get the devil out of here as fast as I can.
All right. Yes, sir.
Giving Jesus a bad name.
Tell it, tell it, tell it.
I told you today that my son and my daughter and my lovely wife love the Lord just the same.
Amen.
I'm so excited that when our two children were growing up, I had my work in the slums of Boston for 10 years. They didn't miss a beat. And we made sure that everything that we wanted them to have, we knocked ourselves out to make sure that all the kids in the slum could get them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're devout in the Lord. I'm not bragging, I'm rejoicing.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Rejoicing.
Amen.
I'm saying to y'all out here with children and grandchildren, let them see Jesus in you. Let them see Jesus in you. Put your mouth up and let Jesus come out of the way they look in your face, and the way you walk, and the way you relate.
Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm on. Here's my message today. This is my message. It's about bread. It's about the Lord's table.
Yes, sir.
It's about why are we so confused on what the gospel is all about. I'm going to go too much into that, except to say that if you will understudy your pastor, you'll know what I'm aiming at. I ain't got time to go into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'm going to tell you, it's about grandma's Jesus.
Yeah.
I studied in some of the finest universities in America. I want to tell you the truth. In some ways, a lot of it was wasted, even Harvard. They didn't know my grandmama's Jesus there. And I never forgot my grandmama. I just want to say a quick word about my grandmama when I went to college. You know, I was like those brothers and sisters from the Caribbean. I met my Caribbean brother over here. I always had 2 and 3 jobs, even when I was in school. You know, and the Caribbean brothers and sisters said, "Mom, you don't have 3 jobs? We better learn something from our Caribbean roots." I had 2 or 3 jobs. But guess what? As soon as I got there, my grandmama,
tell it,
who made $15 a week, every 2 weeks, in the white folks' kitchen, all right, sent me a letter every 2 weeks with $5 in it.
I know.
And a letter of prayer.
Yes, sir.
I was embarrassed. But I knew better than to say, "Grandma, don't send it." And I realized that the only way I could show my gratitude,
yes, sir, tell it,
was to send as many A's.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead.
Grandma transformed me from a lackadaisical, happy-go-lucky college student,
yes, sir,
into a scholar.
Yeah.
Grandma did it. So here's what I want to say. It's about bread. It's about getting the story right. Get the theology right.
Yes, sir.
You better give up that European mindset.
Go ahead now.
That's why Thomas Jefferson took the Bible. And whatever he didn't like in the Bible, he cut out of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ask him over there to show you the Jefferson Bible.
Yes, sir. Tell it.
What did he cut out?
Tell the truth.
What did Jefferson cut out?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Oh, man. I'm uncreated Eden.
Yes, sir.
And endowed by their Creator was certain unalienable rights that above them are so forth and so on, except black folks.
My Lord.
I ain't gonna fix America by pretending that the truth is not the truth.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Preach it, preach it, preach it.
So, here's what I'm saying. Black church and the white church both got to repent.
Yeah. Amen. Yes, sir.
Both got to repent.
Yes. Tell it, tell it, tell it.
Sometimes we're over there shouting on Sunday morning. And the jails are filling up with our children. What the hell are you shouting about?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
But hell is in the Bible.
Go ahead. Preach it, preach it. Tell the truth.
These guys were leaving Jerusalem.
Tell it.
You know, when things get hot, most of them get out of town. I'm talking about them disciples who sat with Jesus.
Yes, sir.
3 whole years.
Yes, sir.
Watching him fix broken people.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, go ahead.
But I mean, said, you know, Jesus tried to get Peter straight. Peter said, you know, Peter was a big, bad talking guy. Like them Negroes who used to tell us, man, y'all out there marching that nonviolent stuff. I'm too mean for that. The white folks will be scared of me. I said, Negro, you just scared to be in here with us. Anybody come up here and say, you know, I would have been marching with King, but I'm not nonviolent. I said, no, Negro, you ain't nonviolent, and you just scared. Tell the truth.
Yes, sir.
Tell the truth.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, go
Tell
ahead.
your children the truth. Why didn't you march with Martin Luther King? What were you doing when the people were standing up for their freedom?
Yes, sir. Preach it, preach it.
When your grandchildren ask you,
Yes, sir. Tell it.
Granddaddy,
Go ahead, go ahead.
the least you can do is say, grandson, granddad was just scared. And that, just tell the truth.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Granddad was just scared. Now, I'm going to tell you what I was going to preach on if I got to it, but I ain't going to get to it. I'll tell you what my point's going to be. And you'll get the tape and figure it out and finish it. I have 3 points. I'm talking about 3 factors. If you get this, you can be totally successful. A city can save everybody.
Yes, sir.
A nation can come into its destiny. The American dream
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
is only a dream
Yeah.
for 1%.
Yes, sir. Tell it, tell it, tell it.
And 99% are choking on a nightmare.
Oh, help us.
So the first point is, don't ever stop seeking the kingdom.
Yes.
Don't stop, that's the X factor. Don't stop seeking the kingdom. That's what I call contingency factor. Ain't time to go into it.
Yes, sir.
Contingency factor.
Yes, sir.
You got a great talent. What you do with it is contingent on what you do with it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Whether it was great or not, you can live and die. Having had all of the talent in the world.
Yeah.
And when you're gone, they'll write on your tombstone.
Yes, sir.
Here lies John Doe. Where he's gone and how he fares, nobody knows. And nobody cares. That's a terrible thing. Terrible thing.
Yes, sir.
The great Howard Thurman. Some of you know about Thurman. Howard Thurman. Grandmama was born a slave.
Yes, sir.
His job was to read to her the Bible. She was blind. And she would tell him the scriptures that she wanted him to read. And she would not allow him to read Paul.
Go ahead.
Anything from Paul.
Go ahead.
See, because Paul led the Ku Klux Klan at the killing of Stephen.
Yeah. Go ahead. Make it plain, make it plain.
Y'all looking at me like, is he crazy? Oh, you know, this might be laxative.
Yes.
Paul led the Ku Klux Klan. You don't go back there and read it. I didn't make that up. Go read it.
Yes.
And he ended up writing the most elegant essay on love.
Yes, sir.
1 Corinthians 13.
Yes, sir.
See, here's the miracle. Somebody can go from leading a lynch mob to giving us the most elegant life and word on love.
Yes, sir.
That's why I'm not afraid to work with all different religions.
Yes, sir.
At the shepherd's table, we'll put an end to war.
Yes, sir.
Because war starts with religious leaders.
Yeah.
Every war starts with religious leaders.
Yes, sir. Preach it.
Because you see, the king or the president or whatever it is, once they're going to start a war, they go find them a preacher to sanction what they want to do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's a chaplain to the empire.
Yes, sir. Preach it. Preach it.
I ain't going to call no names. I ain't going to call no names. All right. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I could call no names.
Call it. Call it.
David's wanting to get him and me chased out of here. Now, so the first factor is contingent fact. Do not lose sight of the kingdom. Even when you're not moving towards the kingdom, keep your eye on the kingdom.
Yes.
Even when you're going the wrong way, keep your eye on the kingdom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes.
Let me throw another tidbit out here. Theology. Here's a tidbit in theology. They use a concept called original sin. Ain't no such thing as original sin. There's only original grace. Sin is derivative.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody walking, but God got an issue with it. Even the folks that mistreated you, Jesus said, pray for them. Love your enemy.
Yes, sir.
Love your enemy.
Preach it.
So let me tell you what those facts are. I'm going to wrap up in a minute. Second factor is what I call the reconciliation factor.
Yes.
We got into this in our meeting with the leaders. There are three ways, the three dimensions to the devil's lie. The devil got one lie. You'll get this in your Bible study. The devil got one lie. All right. But he's slick at it. Yes, he is. So it don't sound like no lie. In fact, it sounds like the truth.
Yes, sir.
In fact, the biggest liars are good at that. The devil is the daddy, the granddaddy, the great-granddaddy of lies. Yes. The big lie is that God cannot be trusted.
Okay.
And you know what Jesus said to him? What Jesus said to the devil when he said, you know, God can't feed y'all, so I want you to turn stones into bread.
Yes, sir. Okay. Tell it.
God is not reliable. So take matters into your own hands.
Yes, sir. Okay. I hear it.
Jesus said, no.
That's right.
Not by bread alone.
Yes, sir.
But by every word. Keep your eye on the kingdom.
Yes, sir.
And then reconcile families and people and nations and cities. There's three subsets to the lie that God can't be trusted. The first one is a voice that speaks to your head.
Yeah. Tell it.
It's the voice of cynicism.
Yes.
All men are created equal. Black folks were created to be drawers of water and hewers of wood. Cynicism. It's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yes.
Ain't nobody created above anybody else.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nobody created below anybody else. Get it straight.
Yes, sir. Tell it.
And when the devil whispers to your heart
Tell it.
a cynical, sarcastic lie,
Yes, sir.
tell the devil, go to hell.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Y'all acting like y'all ain't heard these words before. All in the Bible there. I want to make sure you get the point. I'm 85. I don't know how much time I got left. But you know what? I got as much time as any y'all left.
Yes, sir.
God only gives one day at a time.
Yes.
God came to me about 10 years ago when I was retiring and started telling me all the stuff he wanted me to do in my retirement. I said, Lord, do you know how old I am? The Lord said, Negro, shut up. I know how old you are. I made you. I know everything that's going on all over your body. If I told Moses to go into Egypt at 80,
Preach it. Go ahead.
I can tell you, go preach
Yes.
my gospel
Yeah.
to America.
Yes, sir. Preach it. Yes.
The last sermon Martin Luther King was going to preach. He wasn't able to preach it because the bullet rang out at Memphis. He had called his office to say for next Sunday, that's why you need mercy and grace. I'm operating now on mercy from the pastor and grace from above. Thank you, brother. Yes, the sermon Martin's going to preach that Sunday, killed on Thursday night. The sermon he's going to preach on Sunday was why America may go to hell. That was his sermon for next Sunday. He was going to preach that sermon at Ebenezer, Atlanta, next Sunday. Didn't get a chance to preach it.
I know.
The sermon I'm preaching now is essentially that sermon, except I got a twist to it.
Yes.
My twist is
Amen.
why America may not go to hell after all. It's the heart of my message. Why America may not go to hell after all. I'll tell you why. One day, a man was walking down the street and he saw a coin in the gutter.
Tell it.
And it looked like it was a silver dollar. And you know how it is when you're walking out there and you see something that looks good and you think it's okay. You're trying to figure whether you want to pick it up or not. But you didn't want to feel foolish picking up some junk. And so he kept walking, but his mind kept playing with him. He said, I don't know, it looks like a silver dollar. And so finally he just scooped up right quickly and held it in his hand. Now, not only is he holding something that looks like a silver dollar.
Yes, sir.
But it has the feel of a silver dollar.
Yes, sir.
Well, now he's really into his curiosity. And so he takes it and goes to the sidewalk and starts rubbing it on the sidewalk. Then he turned it over and rubbed it some more. And then he looked at it. And what was it? It was a silver dollar. There was the image. You are made in an image that cannot be destroyed.
Yes.
It can be messed up.
Yes, sir.
Crummy.
Yes.
Dirty.
Yes, sir.
But the grace of God
Yes, sir.
can rub you on the sidewalk of life
Yes, sir.
and restore who you really are.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Martin Luther King's daddy one day went to see George Wallace.
Tell it.
Wallace, everybody knew as segregationist, racist, all of that. But not the third George Wallace.
All right. Amen.
America does not know the third George Wallace.
Tell it, tell it, tell it.
I know that he and Daddy King are in heaven together.
Amen.
Because Daddy King gave him a ticket to heaven. I believe it was 78. Daddy King went to see George Wallace. He's now in a wheelchair after the bullet. Look at Martin Luther King's daddy. Look at his daddy, his son murdered. His wife murdered.
Yes, sir.
Sitting at the altar, playing the Lord's Prayer, murdered.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Somebody was really mad with the king. One of those crazy people. It's too intricate.
My Lord.
Daddy King said, they tell me there's two people I'm supposed to hate. One is black and one is white. The one that killed my son, is white. The one who shot my wife is black. And they tell me that I'm supposed to hate both of them. And he said, I don't hate either one.
Yes, sir.
He said, only hate only begets hate.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Daddy King gave America something that, see, George Wallace, the first George Wallace was a real populist. He cared about poor folks, all poor folks. The first one, he lost the election.
Yes, sir.
And you know what his explanation was why he lost the election? He said, I was out-niggered. Let's stand in that word. I know that. Who said something? See, right now, white folks have become niggers.
That's right. My Lord. Go ahead, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Brother, look at me kind of funny there. Listen to this. Senator Robert Byrd of West Virginia. He's on our list. We're going to ring the bell for him tomorrow. When he went to Congress, he was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. When he ended his career as the longest serving senator in the United States Senate history, he helped to put a black man in the White House.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about what God can do.
Yeah. One, yes.
George Wallace.
Yes.
After Daddy King went to see him and said, Mr. Governor, I've come to see you and tell you that I love you.
Go ahead.
I've come to pray for you.
Yes, sir. My Lord.
Not long after George Wallace shows up at Dexter Church and asks permission to speak. And they roll him down the aisle. Sister, I want you to stop talking over there, okay? They roll him down the aisle.
Yes, sir.
And turn the wheelchair around.
Go
And he
ahead.
faces the congregation.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And he says, you all know my record. Racist. Racism is wrong. Segregation is wrong. I was a racist. And I caused you all a lot of suffering. I now know what suffering is. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. Now, I'll be honest with you, when Daddy King first did all of that, and George Wallace, I'm not sure what I would have said. But I'm so glad.
Yes, sir.
Deacon over there started singing Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Somebody rolling down the aisle, and the old folks reached out from those pews to shake his hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what that is? That is a sweet, sweet spirit.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You got to take that sweet, sweet spirit.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Great music.
Yes, sir.
Take it all over Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Take what you got.
Yes, sir.
This king was a poor king. He was a poor boy, but he married a rich girl.
Amen.
King. She was the daughter of a king.
Yes, sir.
And he did all right when she inherited the crown diamond.
Yes, sir.
And so they got the diamond, and he was so proud of it that he had a special place built to display the diamond.
Yes, sir.
And people would come from all over the world to see the diamond.
Amen.
And they were coming, and they were looking at the diamond in the case.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And one day, one of the couriers came to the king and said, oh king, bad news. Come and see the bad news. And the king goes with his retinue, and he goes and stands in front of this precious, valuable, invaluable diamond, and notices that it has a crack down the middle.
All right.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Lord.
What yesterday was a valuable diamond,
Yes, sir.
today is a worthless piece of junk.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Like the bell in Philly. And so he said, there must be somebody who knows how to fix this. He sends for the best experts known to them
Yes, sir.
to
Yes, sir.
come and fix this diamond if it can't be fixed. And everybody comes and they say it can't be fixed. And one day somebody shows up bedraggled in funny looking clothes and stuff and says, I think I can fix the diamond. Tell the king I want to talk to him.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And the folks around the king say, no, we can't take him to the king. And about that time the king walks out.
Amen.
And this man says, oh king, I know what to do to fix a cracked diamond.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Go ahead.
And he says, okay, we're going to give you 2 weeks. And we're going to station guards outside the door. You can go in there, and we're going to station guards outside the door. And every day they would put their ear to the keyhole, trying to hear, but they couldn't hear anything.
All right.
Finally, the day came when the diamond fixer called for the king to come and inspect what had happened.
Yes, sir. Tell it.
Go ahead.
And the king stood there and watched what had happened, and tears flooded his cheeks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He saw what had been a crack right up the middle of the diamond
Yes, sir.
had now become the stem of a beautiful rose that the diamond maker had created a rose around the stem. You see what God can do. He can take a no good life and carve stuff around it, and what yesterday was useless is today a pair of great praise. Oh, hallelujah to the glory of God. Oh, hallelujah for the bell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank God for the bell.
Yeah. Preach it.
The bell at Philadelphia.
Yes.
It's useless.
Yes.
But thank God,
Thank God.
they come in from all over the world.
Yes.
I'm going to ring the bell Tuesday
Yes, sir.
with the president of one of the eastern countries
Yes, sir.
on behalf of King, on behalf really of Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Jesus.
Boy, yes.
Jesus. Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Let's pray. Father God, we want to thank you for who you are. You sitting on the throne. You sitting on the circle of the earth. Not with some power, but with all power in your hand. Lord, you sent so many to let the nations of the world know that who you are. And Lord, that you made all people. You are the Father of all spirits. Black people, white people, red people, yellow people, all people. But Lord, we know we got a common enemy. That sinister spirit that tried to go against you, that tried to dethrone you. But Father, you didn't even move from your throne. You just had Michael to do your warring for you. And then, Lord, you kicked him out of heaven and it said, warn to the earth. That's our common enemy. Not white skin, not black skin, not Republican, not Democrat. But there's a spiritual warfare. The forces of light against the forces of darkness. But Lord, we read on into Revelation. We've already won. So we got something to rejoice about. We've already won. When you got up on Sunday morning with all power in your hand, we've already won. And you said, I got 10,000 blessings in my hand, just waiting for the asking. So Father, those who are around this altar right now, they are asking you to help them. They are asking you to deliver them. They are asking you to make a way out no way. They are asking you to help their children. They are asking you to help their grandchildren. They are asking you to create in them a clean heart and renew in them a right spirit, so they can be an example to their own families, so that children can look at them, Lord, so that they can see Christ coming out of their lives. So Father, I pray for them that are around the altar. Some of them are hemmed in. They don't know which way to turn. But I hear you saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And not only them that are around the altar, but those that are sitting in the audience, Father, touch them in a special way. They didn't get up, but you get up in them. Get up in their children. Get up in their grandchildren. Share the light somewhere, so they'll leave saying, I know that my Redeemer lives. And then, Father, we thank you for Dr. Wood right now. Lord, we know he's been there. He struggled for your people. He struggled for your kingdom. 85 years old, trying to give, Lord, to us, Lord, what he's learned over the years. And Father, I hear him saying, silver and gold I don't have, but such that I have, I give it to you. I give Jesus to you. I give the deliverer to you. The same man that delivered my grandmother, that delivered my grandfather, that delivered Martin Luther King, that delivered Daniel, and all of the prophets. That's who he's trying to give to us and to the succeeding generations. Because Father, what good is it to gain the whole world and then lose our soul? Father, we know you call Martin. We know you call Dr. Wood. But we know you got some others to call. There are some kings in the inner city. There are some Dr. Woods that have not been known yet. But Father, bring them to the fold. They may not smell right. They may not make their subjects and verbs agree. They don't know Harvard. They know the hard knocks of life. But Lord, you know who they are. Bring them forth. Clean them up. Raise them up. Because Lord, we know you're able. You're able, God. And whatever you got for First Baptist, Lord, we're going to yield to your will. We know it's not the bell. We know it's the sound of the kingdom. But Father, use us however way you want to. And Lord, when it's all over, we want to say thank you. When it's all over, it won't be the education. It won't be the ringing of the bell. It'll be Jesus. When I stand at the gate, he goes, I'm going to say Jesus Christ. That's going to be the key that's going to unlock the gates of the 12 cities. I'm going to march in. I'll see Martin there. I see Dr. Woods there. I see grandmother there, grandfather, and all the saints that have gone before. All that's going to be all right. But my soul ain't going to be satisfied until I see Jesus. The man that died for me. And the man that died for you. Take our prayers. Take our lives. And Father, as these young people get ready to graduate, Father, we ask that you send the angels right before them. Make the way for them. And then, Lord, send some angels behind them. And then surround them with your angels. Because, Lord, the parents can go so far. Our eyes can't see in the dark. But your eyes are just like piercing eyes. The day and the night are just the same to you. Go with these children. Watch over them. And, Lord, when we've done all we can do, we want to hear your voice saying, servant, well done. You've been faithful for over a few things, but come on up higher. I'll make you rule over much. Lord, my name never been in the Gazette. My name was never in the daily press. You won't find my name in Wikipedia. You won't find it in the libraries or on Google. But as long as that name can be written in the Lamb's Book of Life, that's going to be a satisfying to my soul. As long as Jesus knows who I am, as long as my name is in the Lamb's Book of Life, that's all I need to know. In Jesus' name, we pray. And the people of God say, amen.